Welcome back. I'm Scott Dennison, and this is lesson 3 of learning to market your business on the internet. In lesson 3, we're going to discuss website structure. And while there are many different ways to structure your website for success, in this training I'm only going to cover one that's known as an authority site. Now, generally an authority site would have a minimum of 10 pages of detailed information, with each page focused on one of your keywords. Now, if you're not clear on what I'm talking about here, go back to lesson 1 and grab a hold of those nuggets regarding keyword research. And each of these pages is essentially going to consist of an article or a video or some sort of content. If you're talking about articles, you want them to be at least 600 words in length, and many are finding an even higher level of success when the articles are at least 1,000 words apiece. Now, that's not to mean you need to write those articles. There are a wealth of people that write these kinds of content-based articles for business owners. But if you think that if you understand that people are online, they're looking for information, and when you provide them more information, they'll have a chance to consume and learn about everything related to that topic. And if they do it all in your site, then you present them with an offer somewhere along the process. This was your marketing strategy. Then you have an opportunity to close that sale. So an authority site has a minimum of 10 pages. Many of them have more, but start with 10 and make sure that the information is really detailed. One of the articles, which is going to contain an overview of your products and services, is used on the home page. And the others can be set up as individual pages or even as a blog. Now, in the sidebar of the website and in the footer of the website, you may want to try to capture email addresses from those who visit so that you can begin the process of following up. We mentioned in the marketing strategies segment the concept of creating some sort of additional information product that you would trade for email addresses. And this is where that comes into play, is how you would promote that, how you would offer to give that away. So when you first set up your site, you're going to start by purchasing a domain name from GoDaddy or someone similar to that, and then set up a low-cost hosting account for your site and install some sort of structure to build a website. Now, we use WordPress. We like it. It's easy for anyone to use, and even the busiest business owners can really get value from WordPress without a big learning curve. And especially, you won't need to hire an expensive programmer to build a WordPress site. Once the site is installed, the very first thing I always do is set up what's called the permalink structure. And the permalink structure just really controls the way that the domain, the URL of the page looks when someone sees it. We've all seen those type of pages that have your name, the name of your website, and then followed by a series of letters and numbers that doesn't have any bearing about what the page is about. And we've also seen plenty of sites where when you look at the URL of the page, what you see is something that is clear about what this page is about. It uses the keyword and it makes it easy to understand. That's all done with the permalink structure. Now, once the basic framework is set up, you're going to want to add your articles to the site. And each of these articles should contain an image. And then you're going to want to make sure that someone helps you with the basic SEO so that you have that in place when you publish the page. And we're going to actually cover in quite a bit of detail what needs to be done in the next lesson for the basic SEO.